Going to move on. We're going to move on to candidates for District 5, and then we will get back to the District 4 race. And there are 6 candidates in the District 5 City Council race. We'll meet them in 2 groups, starting with Eugenio Rodriguez, David Medina, and Raymond Zavala. David Martin Davies from Texas Public Radio has the first question for our candidates.
Last year, there was a local controversy about a bikini car wash at the corner of South Florida's and South Cross. This was a big media story, and the city put a lot of energy into trying to shut down this business, even though the business was not breaking any actual laws. Do you think this is the right thing to do for the city to do while it was actually creating jobs?
And now a response from David Medina.
I feel that we need to also look at the UDC code as well, and at the same time, as a candidate, I'm running for City Council in District 5 because I feel that we need to look out for the safety of our children that are going to school, our senior citizens who are going to the nutrition centers, as well as medical buildings and facilities within our district. It's very important that we look out for their safety and ensure that they can go to the store, go to the medical, maybe the pharmacy, as well as the children that are walking to elementary school in the area safely. I'm a PTA member at Gravener Elementary, and being a PTA member, I see that it's very important that we're involved with the schools.
Question from Sally Bolster of the League of Women Voters of San Antonio.
What recommendations do you suggest to reduce traffic congestion and achieve EPA clean air standards in San Antonio?
We'll start with a response from David Medina.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That's a very good question. First, I believe that we need to begin with synchronizing our lights within the city in District 5, but as well as the entire city of San Antonio. Also, as a city council candidate, when in office, when elected, I will encourage more infield development as well as brownfield development within District 5 in the inner city. I feel that by working together in development with the neighborhoods that we have in my district, we can be able to bring more good paying jobs as well as create more economic development in the district and build more houses for the residents that live in the district. By doing that, we would reduce the amount of pollution that is out in our neighborhoods, in our community, in the air, because of the traffic that is actually parked out on the freeways when they're at a complete stop. In that long commute going out to the suburbs. We're seeing a lot more people who moved out of the inner city moving right back, and that's why we need to support more infill development, inner city development.
And now a final question from David Martin Davies.
Despite the fact we have some rainy weather, we're in stage 1 water restrictions in San Antonio right now. The water is a big deal. Do you support the San Antonio Water System's current plan to secure San Antonio's water supply? Can you explain why you do or don't? And what do you think that they could be doing differently, maybe to secure even a greater supply of water?
We'll start first with Raymond Zavala. Response from David Medina.
Thank you. That's a very good question. And I was also at the SALS meeting, SALS forum for the candidates just this week. And I support their plan for the next, it's a 40-year plan that they were presenting and showing us as to what they want to do. It's a long-term and short-term plan. But I feel that we also need to go out and talk to the residents in the community regarding water conservation and also let them know about the different resources that the city has. City of San Antonio, as SALS also provides to our senior citizens to make sure that we can go out and do the best job possible to make sure that, you know, our citizens are well educated on the different programs that they have there at SALS in order to reduce the amount of water that may be wasted. Some cases there may be a water leak in a house, and SALS can go out and they'll go ahead and take a look at it and do an audit for them, let them know. Also, replacing toilets for senior citizens is very important, and as a council person, I will roll up the sleeves and get out there and assist in that effort in order to help our senior citizens to keep their utility bills for CPS and also their water bills from SALS as low as possible.
Thank you, Ken.